Hello people sitting there, how's it doing? I ask everybody this question: how can a cow that's in garda custody go on fire accidentally? And I use the word accidentally. So I ask the question again: how can a cow that is in garda custody, that's in garda possession, let's use that, in the back of a garda station, go on fire in a huge case that involves people torturing somebody and involves kidnapping? And how is that an excuse? It's not because they didn't even the media just say it's an accident. But what accident is it? Is it it was the end? Like, accidents happen. We have to admit that accidents happen. But this is very coincidence, if you may use that word. So it could be one or two. It could be bribery. It could be intimidation. You could. We don't know. Simple as that. I don't know. These people who done it, obviously, the Kevin Lundy, these people who are in charge of these people are very, very dangerous people. These people don't care for human life. And not afraid to silence anybody. So we're just going to say this to people. And I asked, and when I am, don't understand how could the media just say it's an accident. It's just an accident. Nobody asks any questions. It's an accident. It's an accident. It's not I would understand if they made up something. If they just said, "Oh, it's an accident." Take for example, there was lead or something in the cow. The lead burned or something like that. It set the cow ablaze, or somebody came along the back and set it ablaze and just said it was an accident. It's just very coincidence. Like, I'm sure I haven't heard of any cases like that. There was drugs seized in the cow woods. And that didn't go alight. There was many drugs seized in cows and they were used for technical examinations and things like that. And they were never set alight. There's been loads of cows, and how can this be the first cow that's in garda custody that's involved in the crucial evidence in the cow, fingerprints and things like that was seized from an attempted kidnapping, and attempted, obviously it actually was a kidnapping, not attempted, sorry, a kidnapping, and torture of somebody. Like, how can they just say it's an accident? I'm sure people would agree with me. How can you just say it's an accident? It's an accident. There's nothing to be seen. At least they could have, I understand accidents happen. It could all well be. It could be just a small chance. It could just have been an accident. Something could have went on fire in the car. It could have. I'm not saying the can't, but it's more likely that either somebody's trying to shut them up, or either they've been intimidated. But I don't know. But I just asked the question to people: how can a cow that's in garda custody go set on fire itself? I'm trying to find, it could. I'm not saying it can't. Accidents happen. I've seen cows parked in driveways that, went on fire before because there was glass. They had to park glass. One case, just speaking of this, I just say, one time somebody bought loads of new glass cups and left them in the cow, and obviously the leather seats. And it was a really, really hot day, and obviously the glass, obviously set the leather seats on fire because the glass beamed down onto the glass. The glass bared down onto the glass. No, the sun bared down onto the glass and set it on fire. At least that's what was said. The time it did happen. It was another case. This is a different case I'm talking about altogether. There was nothing suspicious at all about it or anything like that. It was just, that was an accident. Because that's what it was deemed. That's what the fire inspector said, and the fire department said that it was, that because it was the glass that set it on fire. But yeah, that was an accident. That was totally an accident. Because because with no foul play, it was in the middle of nowhere. They went fishing. It was it was middle of nowhere. So it wasn't anybody done or anything like that. But they could. I'm not saying the people can't. I'm not saying they can't, but it's very suspicious. I'm sure people would agree. But anyway, thank you for watching. Take care of everybody. Be safe and bye.